This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for March 20, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, NTB says customers may experience delays accessing services following attack on beryllium security team. The National Commercial Bank has disclosed that due to the most recent attack on its service provider, Beryllium Limited, customers may experience delays accessing services on Monday. In a post on its social media account, the bank noted that these services include ABM services, Dropbox deposits, and cash pickup services. However, NCB stated that customers may still access our mobile app and our online banking services 24/7 to make transfers, bill payments, check account balances, mobile top-up, and more. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience, NCB said. On Sunday, the shooting incident took place at the Brayton Parkway Scotiabank in Portmore, St. Catherine. The news understands that gunmen attacked a beryllium security team servicing the automated teller machine. Videos of the incident are circulating on social media, showing what appears to be a shootout between members of the security team and the gunmen. 23-year-old makeup artist murdered at her home in Westmoreland. A 23-year-old Clarendon woman was gunned down in Sheffield District in Negril, Westmoreland on Sunday. She has been identified as Moesha Heath, a makeup artist of a Maypen address. The news understands that Heath had recently relocated to Negril to live with her boyfriend. Reports from the Negril police are that about 5:50 p.m., Heath was in the process of exiting her motor vehicle when she was approached by three men coming from the rear of her house. The men subsequently opened gunfire at her. The police were summoned, and on their arrival, Heath was seen on her back with gunshot wounds to her upper body. She was transported to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. A friend of Heath rued over her tragic demise and bemoaned that her lifelong dream of becoming a renowned makeup artist had been thwarted. She was a sweet and loving person, very nice friend. She always had a warm spirit. She is that type of person who always message you saying how everything gonna be okay and how much she loves you, added the friend who requested anonymity. Up to March 11, Westmoreland had recorded a total of 18 murders. Some government employees still to receive a 2022 minimum wage increase. The president of the Jamaica Civil Service Association, O'Neill Grant, has disclosed that some government employees are yet to receive the increase in minimum wage which took effect in 2022. Mr. Grant, speaking with the news on Sunday, said that although the government is one of the largest employers of minimum wage workers, there is a delay in the movement of people to the new rate of pay implemented last year. Despite that experience, Mr. Grant said he doesn't expect the same delay to occur with the announced minimum wage increase set to take effect June 1 this year. He is suggesting that workers included in the new classifications under the Public Sector Compensation Reform Program will enjoy the new wage when it is implemented. British man sues UK Home Office after being wrongly deported to Jamaica. A British man convicted of murder. The Guardian newspaper reported that Richard Wallace, whose parents came to Britain as a part of the Windrush generation in the 1950s, was born in Paddington in London in 1969. In 1998, he was convicted of murdering a man working at a takeaway in South London. After serving his sentence, he was incorrectly classed as Jamaican in what Wallace believes was a case of mistaken identity and deported to Jamaica in 2015. He returned to the UK on his British passport in 2018. But on his return, he was accused of using his own passport fraudulently and was jailed for 2 years. Wallace was released in October 2020 after DNA tests with other British members of his family proved him to be a match with them. He told The Guardian that his treatment had left him completely broken and that he believed as a black man he was a victim of institutional racism.
Wallace's attorney, Nagakandaya, says he is launching legal action against the Home Office and other government bodies. He says serious maladministrations and incompetence led to a British citizen being deported under a different name and falsely imprisoned. Government minister to meet with disgruntled Met Service workers at Norman Manley International Airport. Minister without portfolio in the office of the Prime Minister, Matthew Samuda, is to meet with disgruntled workers attached to the meteorological service at the Norman Manley International Airport. The workers have been restive after they were relocated to a new building at the airport, which they say is unsuitable to effectively carry out their functions. St. Patrice Ennis, General Secretary of the Union of Technical, Administrative and Supervisory Personnel, which represents the workers, said the minister will be meeting with the workers and the operations of the airport today to resolve the matter. Mr. Ennis said the issue now is for a suitable site to be identified because the location that has been earmarked does not offer 360-degree observation of the airport. The UTAP's General Secretary added that once the location is identified, the necessary renovation work can be undertaken at the current location to ensure the work of the staff will not be impeded. He is hopeful that a positive outcome will be communicated to the union by the end of Monday. Ministry of Labor and Social Security says it is working with other stakeholders to assist evicted seniors from nursing home. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security says following reports that a nursing home in St. Catherine, from which senior citizens were left on the streets after a court-order eviction, the ministry has been working with other stakeholders to assess the situation and identify the welfare needs of the affected seniors. In a statement on Monday, the MLSS said its checks revealed that all except 5 of the seniors had been collected by their relatives. We are aware that the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development, through the Poor Relief Department, had made arrangements to provide shelter in a government-operated infirmary for the remaining 5 persons as may be required. The operator of the home, however, declined the offer and assured the ministry that suitable alternative arrangements had been made for the remaining seniors in her care, the statement read. It went on to say that the MLSS has confirmed that the facility has been relocated and continues to monitor the situation. The ministry is assuring the public that it stands ready to provide timely and necessary assistance to support the safety and the well-being of the senior citizens, and that it is committed to the vision of the national policy for senior citizens. Senior citizens live and participate actively in a society that guarantees their rights, promotes their responsibilities, recognizes their capabilities and contributions, and facilitates their enjoyment of a life of fulfillment, health, and security, the ministry said. The National Policy for Senior Citizens was launched in September 2022. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security continues to work towards the provision of legislation to enforce the protection of the rights of senior citizens contained within the policy, the statement added. On March 11, the news reported that senior citizens have been living on the sidewalk outside a nursing home on Longford Avenue in Houghton, St. Catherine. The house has been operating as the Pleasant Care Nursing Home for about 25 years.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.